For Kriya Yoga CSE are the two swans. And before I go into the actual symbolism of that, I wanted to just give you a little bit of background about the Center for Spiritual Enlightenment. We are not actually a religious organization. We are definitely a spiritual one. We welcome people from all faith traditions to come and worship with us, take classes with us. We are very respectful and very interested in one's spiritual life and how that manifests. So just as a personal example, you know, I was brought up Methodist. I married a Jewish man, raised our son Jewish, and now I'm a reverend at Center for Spiritual Enlightenment. And I have always felt very welcome, acknowledged, and respected in any kind of work that I do there, and it's just been very refreshing. So we have classes in meditation and we have classes in Hatha Yoga, both for youth and adults. We're dedicated to the idea that we need to realize the truth of who we are, that we are immortal, divine beings at the core. So we have the mix of both being human as well as divine, and to walk this world balancing the two. And once we are able to really focus on that realization of self and God, we believe that we are better able to live lives of purpose and meaning and service. We're very, very invested in serving selflessly to everyone. Let's see, our sacred scriptures, we look at all the major world religions, but the primary texts we follow are Patanjali's Yoga Sutra and the Bhagavad Gita. So at our services, we will give quotes from the Bible, from the Tao Te Ching, from all the different religions that might apply to that service subject, but we study in depth the Yoga Sutras and the Bhagavad Gita. So now to move over to the actual symbolism that we have at CSE, the swans are a symbol of purity and affection, love, and divinity. There's also a mythical story that the swans are able to separate milk from water and thereby only drink the milk. So the allegorical meaning behind that is that it's selective absorption. Like the swans, we can take a combination of something and distill from that the higher meaning, distill from that the purity. And using discernment and wisdom, we can choose accordingly. We can choose to do the right thing, so to speak. The idea behind CSE and what we practice, self and God realization, the history, just again very briefly, the history is that Paramahansa Yogananda came over from the East to the West in the 1920s, and he brought these teachings. His disciple, Roy Eugene Davis, is our teacher's teacher. So Yogacharya Ellen Grace O'Brien is a disciple of Roy Eugene Davis, who is a disciple of Paramahansa Yogananda. And those of us that are disciples of Yogacharya continue the lineage. We study and we teach and we serve as part of that lineage tradition. So just to wrap up then, you know, just the purity of the swans, the divinity of all of us, the ability to choose wisely, to discern the right action, and live from a deeper, more spiritual perspective while in this world doing our mundane human activities. So thank you very much.